What's up guys, E-Drone here, and today we're going to be testing out Masterairscrew's racing drone propellers. Stay tuned. Masterairscrew has kindly sent me a couple sets of their racing propellers for a quadcopter. Now traditionally Masterairscrew, for me, you've probably seen some of my Mavic Air videos that I've done testing out the Masterairscrew propellers for camera GPS drones. They've worked really reliable, they've worked really well, they've been able to tone down on the noise and get a lot better flight efficiency. And when I heard that they were making these racing drone propellers, of course I really wanted to test them out. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Taking a look at the packaging here, we have two different sets of propellers from Masterairscrew for your racing freestyle drone. Very nice packaging, clearly labeled. It has some pictures on here of some quadcopters. You see we have the bullnose on the right, which has the almost like a straight tip. And then we have the 3R regular, which has almost like a wingtip. So that's the biggest difference in these propellers is the tips. So we flip these over. Go ahead and open these guys up. And they just have like a Ziploc type bag here, which is nice. You can put them back in there when you're not using them. And you see we get one set per bag. They feel pretty robust. They feel very stiff. That may end up being a bad thing as far as bending and crashing, but we'll find out. A decent amount of flex to the blades. You see here they got the Masterairscrew logo on here. Has the Masterairscrew on the hub. And here you can see we have the 3N for the model type. And we have the size, 5 by 4.5. You get two clockwise propellers and you get two counterclockwise propellers. Now here's the wingtips here on the left. And there is definitely a big difference. If you look at the blade, the bullnose props are a lot thicker, a lot heavier. These are a lot more lightweight, so these are probably going to spin up a lot faster. They have a decent amount of flex to them. Decent amount, and they do retain their shape quite easily. I'm putting quite a bit of force to try to bend this, and they seem pretty resilient actually. So it'll be interesting to see how these hold up in crashes and whatnot. They also give you some instructions here, so just a little warning sheet here. Nothing too special there. All right, so let's go ahead and get these propellers on a quadcopter and go ahead and test these guys out. So for this particular quadcopter, this is my Rotor Riot flow build. Check out my playlist up here in the right-hand corner. And if you want to learn how to build this guy, this is basically my basher drone, the drone that I send in above all the rest, the one I fly the most. This thing takes the most abuse. So, of course, we're going to go ahead and elect this drone to be the test candidate. So when you're installing these propellers, I actually run reverse prop direction. So I'm going to show you how to put these on if you're running reverse prop direction, and then I'll also show you if you're running regular prop direction. So basically, when I run reverse props, my props actually are spinning. This prop spins clockwise this way. So you can see there's the leading edge of the propeller. So it's actually going to be spinning this way. Now, if you were running regular props, this particular motor would be spinning counterclockwise. So it would be spinning towards the camera, and you would have the leading edge back here going this way. So just a quick little tidbit on how to install your propellers correctly. Let me go ahead and install these the way they're supposed to go according to my motor direction, which is reverse props. So we're going to put one prop there. This prop is the other side. It's going to go over here, and this is going to spin this way as well. So you can kind of see how the props are going to spin up. So basically these props spin this way, which I really like because when you get stuck in a tree, this tends to help you push the quadcopter out of the tree. Versus if the prop spun this way, it kind of pulls itself into the tree. So that's why I personally like to run reverse props. The only issue with running props this way is You will throw a lot of debris onto your frame here, grass and stuff like that, because the props are spinning inwards. So if you take this propeller here, we're going to run this on this motor here, and this particular prop is going to spin this way, and you can see this actually flings the grass and stuff into the side of the drone. So that's the only real negative to running reverse props that I've seen so far. And then obviously this one we're going to put here, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten down all the nuts. We got our prop nuts all locked on here, and I actually like the way these green propellers look on here. Definitely very flashy, and they have a nice little gloss to them. And they do come in a wide variety of different colors, so make sure you check out the Masterairscrew website, which will be down in the video description, and you can see the different colors and types of propellers here. So I've got my racing drone all set up with the wingtips. We're going to test those out first, and we're going to fly it around, see how it performs. Then we're actually going to be doing some crash testing, and we're going to see, you know, how durable are these propellers. Are they going to shatter? Are they going to bend? Just see how robust and durable they really are. We're going to test the two different types. We're going to test the bullnose and the wingtip. Let's go over a little bit of the setup, what we're using to test these propellers. This is my Rotor Riot Flow build, freestyle rig, and we're using the RCX 2207 2700 kV motors. We're going to be flying this on 4S, and we're running the Maytech F405 flight controller with the F-Chub PDB, and we are using the DYS Aria ESC's 35 amp. We're also going to be having a GoPro on board, and we're going to be seeing if what the footage looks like flying this around. Do we get any oscillation? Do we get any jello in the video? We're going to see how stable the drone flies with these particular propellers. Durability test. We're going to test the bullnose first. We're going to do basically some grass crashes, see how they look. I don't think that the grass is going to tell these propellers much. All right, there was a little grass strike. Okay, you can see the impact right here, but no bends, nothing. Let's try to crash a little bit harder this time. Oh, all right, we had our first break. All right, that was a very light crash into the grass. You see we broke 2 of the propellers. And it wasn't even a bend, it was a straight snap. So it looks like there's definitely a weak part right here at the hub, and it just snapped it right off, clean off. So durability right now, I am not digging the durability. Let's go ahead and test the other ones. Here's the wingtip propellers. We're going to go ahead and try a couple grass crashes with these, see how durable they are. Okay, there was a crash. A couple disarms and flips, no problem there. Let's go ahead and try a little bit harder of a crash. All right, that was a good one. That hit the tree branch. Okay, so 1 tree branch run-in. This is what we got. We got broken tip here, broken tip here, and once again that famous right there at the hub snap. Guys, I was really hoping that these were going to be more durable. Really was hoping, because they fly amazing. But you know, with every positive there's always a negative. Final thoughts on the Masterairscrew race drone propellers. First of all, let me tell you, they fly absolutely amazing. They make the quadcopter feel so locked in. I felt like I was in control the whole entire time. They felt very floaty as well. They felt like basically you didn't really have to get on the throttle that much to keep it up in the air. They felt very floaty, very acrobatic. I definitely think they're definitely more suited for freestyle type flying. Racing, not so sure, even though it did feel locked in with the turns. You know, the fact that it does take them a little bit to get spun up, like full throttle and stuff, that right there leads me to believe these are definitely better suited for freestyle type racing. But man, did they feel amazing in the air. I was very impressed with the way they felt. Now the bad part, the durability, terrible. These propellers break very easily, and in the FPV quadcopter world, we crash these drones a lot. So the price of these propellers and the fact that they break so easy, it makes it very difficult to recommend them. I would say if you're looking to put these propellers on a cinematic type rig, something you're going to be flying straight lines, something that's not going to be crashing a lot, definitely. These propellers are amazing. They feel amazing in the air. They feel very locked in, very in control. However, if you're going to be doing freestyle type flying, flying in and out of objects, diving tree gaps, diving bando buildings, these propellers are not going to be suited for you. They're going to break extremely easy. We already discovered that they have a very soft crack point right here at the hub. That's where these tend to break, and they snap off clean. They don't really bend because they are so rigid. I think that's what gives them that nice flight characteristic that makes them fly and feel amazing in the air, so locked in. However, because of the less rigid plastic, it creates snaps, clean breaks versus bending, which you can bend back like some of your other competitor props like HQ, Gemfan, some of the Dow prop. So these props are definitely going to be good for a cinematic FPV quadcopter setup. Freestyle and drone racing, if you're going to be crashing your quadcopter quite often, I do not recommend these propellers. But that being said, once I flew them, I really was rooting for them to be durable. Honestly, if they were durable, to me, I would be switching these propellers just based off of the way they feel. But because of the durability aspect, and I crash my quadcopter a lot, I cannot make the switch to these propellers as much as I wanted to because of how locked in they felt in the air. I just can't, it just doesn't make any sense to switch to these propellers and have all these clean breaks and crashes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Put it down in the comments what you think about me testing these propellers. How do you think they looked? How do you think they felt? Durability aspect. And if you've been flying these particular propellers, put it down in the comments. How has your experience been with these? I know for the GPS camera drones, they've been amazing, but we don't really crash those drones. So that doesn't speak to the durability of them. But definitely be interested to hear what you have to say down below in the comments. I am going to be giving away 2 sets of these, one of the bull nose and one of the wingtip. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and comment down below. The official giveaway rules will be in the video description. Go ahead and comment down below if you'd be interested in just getting a free set try out. I'm going to be selecting 2 lucky winners randomly. And make sure you leave one comment only. Like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell icon so you get notified when I put out the video winner results, which will be in about 2 weeks of the date of this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, E-Drone out.